Welcome back to Lightyear Frontier. This is Weeza, and from the last episode, we ended up upgrading a whole bunch of stuff and unlocked a whole bunch of things. And today, we're going to be going through and setting up an outpost for our friends to visit, our new friends. And look at this. I just found this. It's a watering drone station. Hopefully, these are the drones we're looking for, and it will actually automatically water nearby mounds. And it requires water and fuel to operate. I'm not sure if I have to fill it up, but we will check that out in just a moment. Just one iron frame, which we should be able to create no problem. That is actually kind of exciting, and we're not worried about the animal accessory studio just yet because, like I said, Barbie's not here to visit yet. Let's see what else we got. Okay, we do have, oh wow, this is cool, and it doesn't cost that much. It's a silo that can store one resource. Oh, it's only one resource of 5,000 units? Jeez. Okay, well, we might consider doing this because here's another one. A storage shed that houses 1,500 units of any material because our barrels are now full. So we need to do something about that. A small shed, this 500 units. Well, I'm gonna have to really break this down to see what is the best to do for these. I mean, we could do some of these, but I'm thinking this here we can go ahead and make, let's just go ahead and make this. For now, I mean, we don't have such a significant amount of farming that we could, I think, justify the big one. But we could put this right here. Yeah, and you know, we can throw the seeds in it too. We can get rid of that barrel. Yeah, let's do that. Since these don't weigh anything, we can just all put it all together. Hopefully that won't get too confusing in the long run, but we shall see. If I push the right button, it would help. Okay, let's go ahead and put this down. And I actually like the look of this. Looks kind of cool. I don't want it to be in the way. And this is too far over, so heck, let's put it right here. This should be fine. And now we can move all of our harvested material from here because this is now maxed out. We can throw it over here. So this should be pretty good. It's interesting that this isn't sorted very well. Yeah, okay, now the seeds are there. Okay, never mind. All you had to do was sort it. So that's cool. We got 371 pounds. So that's going to last a while. And even if we have to build another one of these, I think it's more, I don't know, reasonable for the cost of materials comparatively. So now we've got a free barrel, and I ended up kind of messing up my inventory, so I'll fix that in a moment. We need to go ahead and do a new harvest. But one thing I was doing, I was looking for that. We don't care about any of this stuff. I was looking for the new seed extractor because I know we got an upgrade, but for some reason I only see the basic one, and I'm not sure how to make the new one. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. But yeah, let me go ahead and do a little bit of housekeeping here, and we will be right back. So I just realized something interesting. Just for the cost of air quotes doing business here. So I was looking at this storage shed takes 2 iron frames, which equates to 10 iron bars. This small shed, which is a third the size, takes 1 iron bar and, 15 hardwood. Hardwood, not hard to find, but it's actually cheaper to build 3 of these than it is to make 1 of these. And we only need 1 currently just to house whatever we've got, and we can make another one fairly quickly because I now have no iron. So I'm gonna go ahead and place one of these down, and oh, that's so much smaller too. That's cool. And we'll move everything over and get this material back so we're not basically wasting it, because I'm gonna have to run around and get some iron, which is okay, but that's gonna take a minute. So I got the 2 iron frames back because what I wanted to do real quick with this is go ahead and make our outpost so we can get our friends in here and see what that's going to look like. So now we should have friends start showing up. Okay, assign Diane to an outpost or Ulf to an outpost. I don't know. Diane's the pet one. Ulf has other stuff. So let's see. Let's go ahead and do Ulf because he says he has some interesting stuff that would make it worth our while. So let's see what he has to say. Okay, how long are you gonna take to get out of here? Let me get out of this minute so we can see him a little bit better. What's up, Ulf?
Right.
Oh, there you are. I appreciate you taking the time to make this outpost for me. No sweat. Good, glad to make your acquaintance. It's funny, I have no response. You see, I spent years experimenting with plant seeds in an effort to trigger beneficial mutations. Nice. Your skill set may be just what I need to progress in my research. Tell me more about these experiments. Well, mutations are quite rare to trigger, even intentionally, and useful ones are even harder to get. Tell me about it. So a large sample size is required to progress. Oh my God. By which I mean like a farm. Okay. Would you be willing to add some mutated seeds to your crops? Like, yeah. How do we get started? I promise I can compensate. Oh, I'm not sure what that was for. You agreed just like that? Well, in that case, we need to build a seed splicer so we can get started. Okay. Oh, thank you. I love this. Need anything else while I'm at it? If it's not too much to ask, would you mind constructing a boundary around the outpost? Okay. I don't mean to overstep, so it'd be good to know where the borders are. Anything else I can help you with? Anything on your mind? I was thinking about going on a hike later today, since we are having such fine weather. That's ominous. Anything else I can help you with? Nope. Goodbye.
Hey.
Okay, this is actually kind of large. Dude, what are you planning on doing? I think you might want to move this. Oh, this only takes plant fiber? This is probably like multiple steps. So let's see if we can move this. Relocate. I just want to back it up a little bit because it's kind of massive. It's weird you can't. What? Okay. I guess we could put it over here. Yeah, that's probably better. How do we do this? Break this down now? Can't recycle while neighbor is outside. Would you please go inside? That's not even square. Need to fix that. Okay, well, I'll work on moving him whenever he's not standing outside, but let's see if we can go ahead and
nice to see you.
get this added. Oh my God. Okay. Well, at least it's cheap so far. And we've got plenty of grass. This is kind of cool that it's a hedgerow. Okay, the hedgerow is finished. Let's see how expensive this thing is. Okay, well, I've got everything I need, but this is going to take... Oh, man. Oh, no. I need 8 iron bars, and I only have 2. Eek. Ulf, you're already costing me too much money. Money, as in resources, buddy. Is there any more dialogue? Nope. Okay.
Right then.
Can't do anything with this. Okay, well, I guess, no surprise, I need to go harvest some iron, but luckily, we've got the Trailblazer. One thing that's unfortunate about the Trailblazer is when you're in it, you do not have an option, unless I am completely delusional here, to like harvest anything while you're in it. It's literally just for transportation, which I think that's kind of crazy since, I mean, you've got your tool handy, it's on you, but you can't do anything with it. So that's kind of weird. I mean, I do appreciate the fact that we can zoom around quickly, but okay, let me get back to harvesting some of these seeds and everything else and trying to find that upgraded seed extractor. I don't think it automatically upgraded these. Yeah, because everything seems to be the same. It's still 2, but is there a... Yeah, I don't see a way to upgrade it. So let me go ahead and explore this and we'll be right back again. Oh, please. Well, I've had a bit of a stalemate here. There's a couple things that I've ended up upgrading on the Mech because I've just realized I don't have a choice. I have to go get some iron now. But what I ended up doing was changing the underframe engine mods to the fuel efficiency. I've got 2 of them, which I believe reduces the fuel efficiency by 3 each. And we need to do quite a few upgrades. I want to go ahead and upgrade all of the Mech parts. So there'll be the hot rod version, which will unlock, you know, another slot here. So then we can actually upgrade the Mech significantly because there's quite a few really cool upgrades that we'll get to in just a minute after I go on a little mining adventure for iron. And yes, we've got 350 storage capacity, even though I've reduced some of the carry weight. But we'll continue this after I do that exploration. It's not even exploration. I'm just going to go get iron. So, yeah. Again, this is one of those little grinding episodes to figure out how we can upgrade things the best. Okay, so this guy's gone. I'm going to go ahead and move this. Well, I'm heading over to get some more iron. And, oh, Jesus. Another landslide. Really? But anyway, jeez. Thought I was going to get taken out. But I ended up walking upon this little thing here, which is something new. A point of interest, a surprisingly modest construction compared to the other ruins you've seen in the planet. Maybe it was intended as a quiet rest stop for weary travelers and nothing more. Really? Yeah, the writing in this game is a bit lackluster. It seems like they could expand on the story that they're trying to tell. Even, you know, with not many words, they could do that. Whatever. Maybe I'm just being difficult. So I decided to come back over to the area we were in the last episode to get some iron. And I'm taking the other way to unlock this side of the map. And interestingly, I see like a base or something up there. I'm not sure how to get up there, but I'm going to go ahead and backtrack just a bit. And thankfully we've got the Trailblazer upgrade because man, this is so much better if you can drive it. But yeah, there's actually a path that goes right up through this and it looks like a potentially an old road. Well, this thing does not like hills, that's for sure. And luckily we've got some iron on the way, so that is great. I've come across some noxious weeds and I was just standing there in the middle of them. I don't see any, it didn't seem like it was damaging me. But yeah, I guess we have to clear these. And you can only clear these with one of your tools. I wasn't able to do anything with the water for those noxious things. But there's also a lawnmower upgrade. I'm curious if you could use that for those plants. You probably could. Wow, there's a lot of gas bags up here. But sadly, there's not much more up here than that. Looks like that one iron node. Let's see if we can have these guys kill each other. Yeah, I'm walking right through these noxious plants. I don't see that it hurts me, but you know what? These things are all up here for probably a reason. Let's try something. Follow me, buddy. No, follow me over here. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Just try to get them to come around and kill all the plants. But that's going to be a bit of a trick because I'm not fast enough to run away from it effectively, I should say. Let's see if I can pull this one closer to me. Come on. Come on, buddy. Oh, darn. I was trying to get it over here so we can blow up this node, but sadly, you can't walk backward very quickly. Yeah, I don't see anything else up here. That base is over there. Yeah, we can get there from just going around. This is going to be cool. Hopefully it's something interesting. Let's get our wheels on and go. And that's where we went down yesterday. Ooh, a lot of these things over here. Yeah, my mech does not like going through the noxious stuff. I'm trying to get away from these. No! Barely missed that. Oops. Yeah, it is kind of annoying that you can't, like, at least use your swipe tool to at least get the rocks. The energy rocks. It would be nice if you could, because I'm constantly having to transform into my walking mech. There's a lot of them up here. Oh, wow, look at all these. This is good. I'm gonna go ahead and get all these for sure if I can hit them. Okay, I was able to get 22 of those things at the cost of using two of them, but that's okay. That was a really good. Oh, no, no, no. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Jeez. That was very unfortunate. Oh, look, iron. Awesome. Darn. Well, it's a good thing I needed some iron anyway. So let me go ahead and get this iron and then go back up there and we will reconnect in just a minute. Sometimes we are fortunate in life where mistakes reap rewards, which is very nice because this little alleyway that I fell into has a ton of iron in it. So that is fantastic. And I managed to knock one of the little floating bags over one of these nodes just a minute ago. And sadly, it only did very, very little damage to it. It saved me 2 hits, which is a good thing, but it wasn't anywhere near as much as I thought it would be. And luckily it's raining, so at least the fields will be watered by the time I get back. Yeah, this has been a lot of iron. Let's see, we've got 88 of it so far, which is good. Well, I'm trying to find my way back, and I continually keep getting over encumbered, but, oh geez, I need to slow down, because I'm gonna run right into the water. There was this little path down here that was, let me stop, show you on the map. Okay, yeah, it's just going to this little beach area. Oh, wow, I'm still sliding here. Even with my brake on. Yeah, I still start slow. Wow, okay, interesting. That was with the handbrake on. Clearly it needs to be adjusted. But yeah, I'm not sure what's down here, if anything. Yeah, just some more iron. Oh, really? Wow, it is insane how easily you get damaged in this. Oh, I need some of this. I'm about to be over encumbered. I never noticed that shot lightning. Maybe that's a effect of the rain. Oh, it looks like we're on the back side of, well, no, we're really not. I guess we were over here when we couldn't get past it, but luckily we can come right back around and then hopefully get up here somehow. Looks like there's a little path up here on the right. That'd be nice, because we could actually head back at any time. I just want to go ahead and check that out while we're over here. Yeah, it looks like there is a road right here, at least a path for sure. Looks like it goes all the way up though, so that is nice. We were able to get all the iron we could hold, which I am definitely full. This thing drives, I don't know, like you're driving a tanker ship. It is fun though. And you could build ramps and such and make some little roads and make a little racetrack if you so chose. But it's funny because you take damage pretty easily, so I'm not sure how well that will work out. But I guess that's part of the fun, because you can do multiplayer in this game as well. Okay, let's see if we can actually get over there. I just have to cross that thing. Famous last words. Let me go ahead and collect these things, because Looks like they've been respawning, which is nice. Ah! Yeah, I could use some hardwood too, but at this point, I just don't have the capacity to carry anymore. I'm just curious if we shot that over there. Is it gonna kill that plant animal? Oh, that's a new animal. A stocktail. That looks cool. Oops. Sorry, fella. Oh, this is interesting. It is actually raining much harder now. And I'm curious if that cyclone's gonna show up right over our head. That would be just what we need. Oh man, I'm still over encumbered. Damn. Oh, by 0.7 pounds. I'm thinking whenever we use a little bit more energy from just walking around. Oh my God, there's the oh, seriously? Man, run. Oh, I can't jetpack very fast. Oh shit. What can I drop? I'm gonna pick it up as I go by. Damn it. That is one thing that is really annoying in this game. When you drop something, it drops right in front of you, so of course you roll right over it. Shit, there's stuff everywhere. Okay, let's see if we can go this way without picking something up and manage to get across this. Oh, Jesus, I am just awful at driving this. Okay, it's over there. We've got a little bit of time. Okay, good. I think we made it over here safely. Yeah, you get some air with this thing. It's kind of funny and cool. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, stop. You know, I'm trying to push control button to, that thing is so cool looking. I'm trying to push the control button to transform and I end up pushing shift, which is the boost, and I keep doing it over and over again. You'd think I'd learn. I guess we need to go around? Because our boost is not, or jetpack is not strong enough to get us over there. Of course, this is the edge. Yes. Let's at least try. Nope. Maybe if I don't catch the side of it. If I could throw myself over it. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, there we go. Nice. Kind of surprising, if you ask me. Well, this is kind of cool. Whatever it is, a landing pad, I guess. Let's see if there's anything over here before we check the marker there. This is interesting, right here on the edge. Why is this thing flashing like that? Kind of looks like a game glitch, not a feature. Okay, the tornado's well over there. That's good. Okay, this is a Genesis device in the database. Okay, some more over here. I don't like whenever they're so precarious on the side of this little thing here. Yeah, because I can't hit it very easily. There we go. Perfect. Are there more down there? Hopefully not. But it looks like the whole thing collapsed. Interesting. Of course, there's another one up here. Why wouldn't there be? Okay, I'm gonna have to turn my back to enter this thing. And when I'm in here, I know the tornado is gonna show up right behind me, which would be hilarious if I'm in this little building and my mech gets thrown halfway across the map. I'm not really sure what would happen there. I guess I would throw myself off of a mountain. No, then I'd have to come back and get my stuff. Okay, this is a cool point of interest. I'm hoping that it actually has some kind of story to it. Let's see. Inspecting the plates on the ground, you find buried layers of scorched marks that could only have been made by a spacecraft landing or taking off. Whomever lived here must have been capable of interstellar travel. Well, just because it's jet engines doesn't mean it's interstellar travel. Could be the alien version of a Harrier jet. Yeah, that's it. I just solved everything in this game. There are no aliens. Okay, let's get this. Hopefully I'm not over encumbered by getting the chromes. Perfect. And we will head back. Oh, wait. There's one more. Oh, there it is. That artifact right over there. So at least we'll get 5 of 5 of this. How did I miss this? It was standing right in front of me. I walked right over it. Okay, so that's 5 of 5 of this area. That's good. I really don't want to come back over here up this thing because that was an adventure. But it wasn't a complete waste. We have 124 iron, 52 nickel, and 26 aluminum. And this stuff is really heavy. So that worked out beautifully. And luckily, we are not over encumbered, so we can head back. Bazinga! We have arrived back home. And I did move that little dude's house just a moment ago. Okay, so while it is raining, let's see what we can manage to get accomplished here. Actually, I need to start doing these iron because it takes so much time to do these. Let's do, oh, I really don't know. We'll do 45. That seems to be reasonable. And that way we'll have some iron left over. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's some recipes that just call for iron, not iron bars. So let's not, be too overzealous with that. Okay, so that leaves us 35 iron ore left, which is really not that much, but better than what you had. So I looked it up a minute ago about the second version. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't realize that there was that second level here. So there would be on this one too. Where is, I'm trying to find. There it is. Jeez. Okay, this supposedly is 5 times the input and output of the original one. So that is okay. And it's expensive to make, but at the same time, I don't think there's any other benefit, but I'm gonna have to try. because if it is a gain, then that's fantastic. We'll be able to get a lot more seeds out of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna set this right here to test it. See if we can get, wow. Okay, there we go. See what we can find out about this. So wheat seeds is times 10. The amount's times 10. That's times 15 for mutated. I'm just curious, is it the time? It's still 1 minute. Well, that's unfortunate, but I'm gonna go ahead and put all of these in here. So that's 210 for 70. Oh no, that's 70 for 210. So that is a lot better. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make some of these, at least 3 more, hopefully, and start generating some of these seeds so we can get some harvest in, because it's been raining for I think 2 or 3 days now, and we've missed such a rare opportunity to be able to successfully farm quickly. So, oh please. So I had to rearrange a couple things. I ended up putting down the blueprint for the loom, which we'll get to later, but what I ended up putting down was the, what is this? The compost box. We can go ahead and make some fertilizer out of the stuff that we had the other day. I don't know what this is gonna do, but it's cool that we can go ahead and make some with the fecal matter that we picked up the other day. Don't know how long it takes, and that's actually kind of cool, that animation with the stinky smells and the flies. Very funny. And I ended up making another oil presser because we have so much of this stuff that we have to make now for any of the upgrades. It takes a lot of the oil, which is not difficult, but I just need to make another one to speed up this process quite a bit, because we need quite a lot of the honey bottle oil to continue with what we're doing. As you can see, I'm trying to make the spikes punch damage increase, the modifier, and also the seed shooter. So I've already made one of the upgrades I needed, which was the spike saw, I think sweep, but I thought I was doing number 3. Let me go check that real quick before I create the wrong thing. I think I might only have the second one, but it's gonna help with this spike saw punch damage. Is gonna help significantly with harvesting materials. So I can make that in just a minute. I have plenty of aluminum to make the wire. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have 3, but that's okay. And the good thing is, whenever you are making these and you replace it with, like, for instance, I'm gonna replace spike saw punch damage 1, I can recycle that and it gives me all of the products back, which is nice. So yeah, let me get 2 pieces of aluminum wire and we can go ahead and do that and start upgrading our mech as well. Okay, our floating friend is back. I keep saying floating. He's clearly flying, not floating, but whatever. Let's see if we can see where the thing's gonna drop out from. It is cool. That is just a nice stylistic approach to, I don't know, a dragon, I guess? Well, it might have already released its egg. Oh, look, butterflies. I haven't seen these before. How exciting. Yeah, well, maybe the icon will show up because I haven't seen him drop it. Wait, no, sorry. Now my eyes are playing tricks on me. Excellent. Okay, the marker finally hit. So we can go get that real quick while we're waiting on some of this stuff to get manufactured. So I was just walking around the house and I see this huge bag. I'm like, what is this? It's the fertilizer. It's the first time I'd seen it. I was kind of surprised with how big the bag was. It's kind of funny. See, luckily it only weighs, a pound. I guess we could put this over here. I don't know how to use that. We'll figure that out in a moment, because we are going to need to really get back into the farming mechanism in this game. I have not touched it in quite a while, and probably an endgame week, which is kind of silly on my part because we've lost a lot of time on it. But this is one of those points in the game where there's a ton of multiple things you can do and need to do all at one time. Yeah, and I was trying to drive over there to get this, but my mech will not work because I need to repair it. So yeah, it has taken a significant amount of damage, and it just takes damage just by driving it. You don't have to hit anything. And this is kind of crazy how much it's taking to fix this thing. Okay, it's now 100%. That's cool. There we go. That's better. So yeah, hit any pebble or whatever, and you're gonna take, oh Jesus, really? You're gonna take damage? Wow. Oh, at least I could pick that up without having to get out of my mech, because that's kind of annoying, admittedly. Okay, I went ahead and did some upgrades for farming and such, and look at this. You can lock on to all these different things. Bam. Oh my God. That is a very cool upgrade. Oops, you have to keep holding it. Man, that's fantastic. Man, that is a very cool, just quality of life and just a fun little upgrade to make this so much, I don't know, more interesting. And I upgraded the spikes, sweep, and the punch as far as I could. Just seemed like a reasonable thing to do. But man, this is so cool. So this took 2 upgrades to do this, but I wanted to test it out because it just seemed like a really cool thing to do. And it really is. This is so nice. Being able to oh, wow, that is just very cool. Which is a really good idea too. Wait a minute. Okay, that one seemed like it got more. But yeah, we could do the entire field in 2 little buttons, sort of. Oh, I'm out of seeds. Well, it is cool that it doesn't automatically switch to the next seed. I do appreciate that because that would very much get on my nerves. But I believe we're creating some of those seeds anyway. We've got quite a few. I went ahead and created one more of these, the seed extractor 2s. Okay, good. We do have one more corn. Excellent. At least we can finish that full field there. There we go. So this is already a phosphoric mound. So what I was looking at is the fertilizer. Here it is. It changes, or it turns mounds phosphoric. So we already have them phosphoric in all of these. So, oh wait, that's a potassic mound. This is phosphoric mound. That's weird. Oh, I can change it phosphoric. I guess? I have no idea. I'm gonna have to explore that because I don't know what the mechanism is on that one. Or the mechanic. But this man, this upgrade is so good. Yeah, this game just got so much better. And it's already been good. I've very much enjoyed the game so far. I'm gonna go ahead and just plant as much as I can because we're gonna have to run around and get some stuff in just a moment. So we might as well just monopolize this, especially since it's raining. So I don't have to worry about that. And I'm hoping it's gonna rain tomorrow because it's been raining for, I think this is the 2nd day. And I was in the middle of trying to get these upgrades done, and I totally wasted an entire day doing it, which is unfortunate, but yeah, it happens. Whatever. Hopefully this is gonna be mutated as well. Man, this is so much nicer. And I did get the watering tool upgrade as well. Good, so these are all planted. I was able to plant all of that just in a short conversation of me running my mouth. Sweet. That was kind of incredible. What a fantastic upgrade. Oh, I forgot to plant these. I'm gonna go ahead and make a little field here and plant those because we definitely need to. Let's see, roughly 3 across. Come on, do this before everything's done. Field plow. I haven't used this in a while, so let's see if I can remember how to do this. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, sometimes it misses one. So there is an upgrade to make this thing faster, like all of your farm equipment kind of stuff faster, which I haven't done that one because I'll have to do that one manually, I guess. Let's see. Just get it. Maybe that was too close to the water's edge. That's okay, though. Close enough. Yeah, I think we're off by 1. Yeah, there we go. That ended up working out beautifully. Okay, let's get as much in here as we can. Not that. We'll go with this for sure. We haven't planted any of this, I don't believe. And that's satisfying. Yeah, we don't have any wheat either going in. But we've got everything else. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And some rabbage. Why not? And while we're here, we might as well do one more field. Should be right here. Maximize our space as much as possible, especially since it's raining. See if we can get this in the ground. Plenty of time. Yeah, so I went ahead and took it all the way to the edge. It's slightly bigger than normal, but whatever. I want to clean this part up, though, because that's going to drive me a little crazy. OCD all the way. So I just want to test out Spike 3, see how we can harvest this copper. Oh, yeah, that's a ton better. Wow. Very cool. That was absolutely worth it. As I suspected it would be, because we need to actually go get some red crystal now. So we're going to go to the opposite end of the map to harvest some of that, and we can continue some of these upgrades. Well, I am happy to say that it is raining again. Thank goodness, because that is such a benefit. So where we're going is, let me see, I ended up going somewhere we hadn't quite been before. I think it was right here. In this little corner is some red crystal. It was tucked back in an area. Oh, it's right here. Actually, I think it's right here. So I'm gonna run over there and get some red crystal. Stock up on it as much as I can. Okay, we cleaned up some stuff and we're gonna head over and get this thing. Oh. I thought you could run through those for some reason. Some things have collision and some things don't. It's hilarious to just watch this thing just topple over like, can't walk on my own 2 feet. Too comical. Yeah, well, it doesn't look like we have many of these refillerites, unfortunately, but we do have quite a lot of this other stuff, whatever it's called, the oil, plant oil. Okay, let's get to getting. Let's see if we can get over here successfully. Well, never mind. We have to go ahead and brake for one. Stop. This thing does not stop on a dime. Doesn't even come close. And I keep pushing the wrong button. So this is kind of annoying that you have to keep getting out to get this. I mean, the only thing so far that I've noticed that you could pick up in that vehicle is the egg, which is me. But being able to use this spike on that vehicle would be game changing. It would be really, really nice. Especially considering you'd have basic defense. And I did look that up just to make sure that it wasn't something like a potential upgrade, because I would have upgraded that immediately if it was something you could use while driving. And it's not, unfortunately. And they were like, oh, well, this is like a casual game, blah, blah, blah. Well, yes, but I mean, it seems like a missed opportunity. And that's the last time I'll talk about that. I'm thinking there's some boulders need to come through here and clean out all these trees. This is a walking path after all. I guess it was a mining path, if we're being honest. Well, I sure hope my insurance company isn't watching this video, because I drive this thing like a damn rental. No ditches too deep, no hill is too steep. Also to remember to make some fodder, feed some of these creatures, but I'm kind of thinking we're gonna end up having our own little farm anyway, of all kinds of creatures soon enough once we get that person in. But it's not the current priority. I'm trying to upgrade some stuff as much as possible. So I'm thinking if we can accomplish quite a few of the upgrades today, then we'll be able to do a lot, significant amount more in the next episode, because the upgrades we've gotten today have been really significant. And just that seed shooter alone, the auto target, made it all worthwhile. I don't think I can make this. Darn. Okay, I've like pissed off everyone. You, go over there with your friends. Oh, nice. That was excellent. I really need to start collecting that noxious material, but it takes up a lot of weight in my inventory, and I want to conserve as much as I can for the red crystal. And I hope I remember where this is. I believe this is the location. I ran and got that when I had the recording paused yesterday just to get the Trailblazer upgrade finished, because I needed a lot of red crystal, so I believe this is where it is. And it's funny because every upgrade that I'm getting now, oh wait, what is this? Jesus Christ. Inspecting the structures closer. What the hell? What just happened there? Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so funny. So I'm reading that, not realizing that I'm rolling backward, and I ended up rolling into the water. Oh geez, you can't make this stuff up. Okay, let's try this one more time. Inspecting the structures closer. You detect a series of interlinked magnetic fields. You figure the arches were part of a transportation network. We've already read this. Why was it highlighted? I guess it stays highlighted. Never mind. Well, we got this though. Oh my God, this game's comical. That or I'm just an idiot. Could be both. Okay, where's my marker? Did I pass my marker? Oh, it says I'm here. And I'm definitely not. I think it's in the back here. Sorry, everyone. Just a little punch drunk, obviously. Yes, it's back there. Nailed it. Well, it was. Hopefully they've respawned. I don't see any though. Okay, dude, what? You got a problem? Spin out over a tree. Well, darn. It's tin, which is a good thing, and aluminum. I didn't realize aluminum was over here, especially in such mass quantities. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get the, oh man, this upgrade for this punch is amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and collect all this aluminum. We need a lot of it for the aluminum wire and such. And then I'll go ahead and continue on with finding. This is the mother lode. Is this silver? I think this is silver. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and collect all of this, and then we'll head back and empty everything, and we'll go find that red crystal. I swear it was in this spot, but I guess not. Well, this area was absolutely the mother lode. And just to show you on the map, I ended up marking it with this little chest here. And speaking of, the markers are a bit strange. Like, you know, it's got a water drop, a question mark, a seed, I guess who knows, a plow. And why would you have a paw when there's, oh, never mind. Disregard, because there's animals in this game. Anyway, jeez, I guess I'm losing my mind today. So this is what I've actually ended up collecting in this one small little area. 105 tin, 79 ore, and 79 aluminum, which is really, really cool. I mean, what an excellent haul. Sadly, I am seriously over-encumbered as I continue to pick up stuff that I don't necessarily need. And welcome to day 68. Oh, this is nice. This just spawned in front of me. And another one down there. And that just respawned. Oh my God, a lot of these respawned. Well, that's nice. I can't get it. So, next time. Let's see if there's anything we can drop. I guess we could drop the loom bloom. I just really didn't want to. It's only 7.5 pounds anyway. I'll go ahead and use probably 30 of these just to fix myself. Oh my God. I am such an idiot. I chose the wrong tool and I just hit my mech with a pickaxe. And yes, it does damage it. My God. Wow, I should really probably stop playing video games because As much as I love them, sometimes I'm so awful at them. Well, come on, fella. Reach it. Okay, well, that took about 17 of those things, I believe, which is nice. Oh, this is cool. The economy is showing as you hover over it, like what it actually sells for at the moment. That's kind of cool. It's a nice little feature. Well, we don't have any decent fuel. I guess we can just start heading home, and hopefully we can go through the fuel quickly enough to use a lot of it by the time we get there, or at least to the river where we cannot get across unless we jump. So this might be a bit interesting. Let's see if we can take the long way home. You know what? We can. We can drive this way. We haven't unlocked that anyway, so we'll do that just to use some fuel and unlock some of the map. Oh my God, this is as fast as I can go. Wow, look how fast that fuel is being used. Ooh, that is insane. Let's see, where the heck are we going? Well, you know what? By the time we get over here, yeah, I'm not really sure. 6 of 1 really on which is faster. Yeah, we're gonna go this way to the right, or just jump out like a crazy person. I'm not gonna subject you to this, and thankfully with the magic of editing, you won't have to sit through it. But I'm not gonna get rid of all this material. That'd be silly. So I want to correct myself on one thing. You can actually pick up the refill-ite as well in this, as long as it's been already broken. Well, this is a nice vista that we've just rolled up on. Very cool. Yeah, this is probably the one part in the map so far that we've seen that gives you like one of the better overviews of the majority of the map. Yeah, because the house is just right over there. Oh, I'm sorry, no. It is over that little hill there, but yeah, kind of cool. Still wondering what's on that little island there. Oh my God, I just realized what we're looking at. I don't know if we can make it down there. What is the point of this gate here going over into a cliff drop off? I'm gonna do it anyway, just because I'm a masochist, I guess. Yeah, we could possibly go down that way. Funny enough, I was just realizing I was just doing some tests on, you know, how the fuel works in this. So I've got 383, so I'm 33 over my weight, and I've got 29 plant oil. So if you boost, it actually burns fuel quickly, which is okay, because I'm thinking that once we get to a certain point where we've explored some of this map a little bit, which now we've opened up all of this, which was really what oh my God, why am I still rolling? Because I don't have the parking brake on. Let's see if we can manage to do this. If nothing else, it's gonna be fun. Worst case, I have to come back and pick everything up. Woo! Can you make it up the hill, biggin? Yes, you can. Okay, this looks a little too steep, but I am curious. I have to try it. You just have to, which is funny because I'm not using any fuel. Whoa, that's some air. Okay, nice. And surprisingly, I didn't take much damage. That was fun. I mean, I don't recommend doing it with, you know, your family on board. Well, yeah, this wasn't too bad. And in just a moment, we'll be hopefully under our weight capacity. Like, what is the point where it says handbrake, spacebar, it does not do anything? Yeah, I'm pushing it, not doing anything. I guess because I've got too much weight on me, I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. Well, I will tell you, and I shouldn't be conjuring this into the universe, but if a rock slide comes now, it's not gonna be good. Yeah, this is the fastest I can go. I'm trying to get like more of a better incline. Oh, there's a artifact thing over there. Look up, see if an avalanche is coming. There's a tree up there on that, that's cool. Yeah, we found 40 of those things. I guess 41, 42. Yeah, there's a lot of these things around here. I'm not sure if I can get this one. Oh yeah, good, I can. Sometimes those are just a little too far away. You have to jump up and get it. You can't jump when you're over encumbered. Well, I could not quite make it, but got close. I ended up having to drop just a little bit of tin, which was the least valuable material that we just harvested. So luckily we were able to get back, and I'm completely out of fuels. It was kind of funny. I'm like, I am right there. So all good. We ended up accomplishing what we needed. Let's go ahead and throw some of this stuff in the, why is that there? Oh, I made some light bulbs. That's right. I wanted to see what they did. If there's something that you can, okay, fancy light posts. Okay, I guess that makes sense. See, the wall-mounted lamp, that's what I was looking to see, is if we could, like how we did that. Get some more light around the building. I guess it's under the light bulb thing. Makes sense. Oh, this small lantern. Oh, that didn't take light bulbs. That's weird. This takes light bulbs and wood. Light bulbs and iron bar. Well, which one do you think we're gonna do? Let's just see how these look. Oh, good, we can put it on the corner. Well, that's not much light at all. A bit disappointing. And you know, the placement on some of these things is a bit strange. Like you can put it on the corner of that last area, but you can't hear unless you do it in freestyle, which is fine, but it's kind of weird. But that's not very much light. I was expecting it to be more than that. And welcome to day 69, Giggle Giggle. We have made it back unscathed. So the first thing we're going to do, before I forget one more time, is to go ahead and open up Diana's place. Or excuse me, Diane's place. Let's see, we need, oh wait. We're doing this first. Apologies. And well, here we go. Day 70. So we have now finished that. So the seed splicer, this should be coming back any minute now. Let's see. Spliced polyberry seed, spliced rabbage. Okay, I'm not quite sure what all this stuff means, but let's see. What is that beeping? Okay, stop it. It looks like it takes 2 polyberry seeds to get 1 spliced polyberry seed. Spliced wheat seed. Let's see how much it takes for this. It's probably the same, 2 for 1. But I need, well, I guess we could just start at the top. It grows into a mutated polyberry. What we could do is potentially, let's go harvest some wheat and we can generate some seeds and such. And we could just start doing that loop, which I'm not going to bore anyone to death with that because that would just be just breathtakingly fun. What we're gonna do real quick is go ahead and get the water efficiency level 2 and the irrigation hose Mark 3. Because that's the last upgrade. We've got the seed shooter, we've got all the other like basic harvesting stuff done. We do not have the irrigation, we do not have the fertilizer tool unlocked for our mech, but we also aren't dealing with fertilizer just yet, so I'm not really too worried about that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get the irrigation hose Mark 3 and take off Hydroblast. Well, come on, there we go. So then we can put it on the other one. But while we're doing that, we can go ahead and recycle this, get those parts back, go ahead and put this on here, modify, and put both of these on here. And then we can get, I believe it was we could do the water tank capacity, which would be okay. Though the water efficiency, I think, might be better. Reduces the water consumption of the irrigation hose by 10%. So these you definitely need to read because it might, okay, that increases the mech's water tank capacity by 100. That is actually really good. Yeah, I think that's all we can do at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do some of these carry capacities as well and increase those. It's probably gonna use all of my iron, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it because it's just gonna be beneficial, obviously, in the long run. We were also considering doing the hot rod upgrades, and that's gonna take a minute to get all these things in order. But if nothing else, we can at least do two legs. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that. Okay, I need to wait a bit for some bronze to be smelted, and in the meantime, I'm going to check on this new upgrade I just did. I just did the water tank capacity to 100. I think it's 150 now, excuse me. So that's gonna be nice. We definitely need to start switching over to this to fill it up much faster, but this is good. So we can actually start getting more water to water this stuff much faster. Okay, it says Hydro Splash. Oh, that's how that works. Oh my God, that's cool. Oh, these upgrades have been great. Yeah, it doesn't reach very far, of course, but I think that actually is an upgrade as well. The distance under the strength. That's pretty cool. Okay, Ulf is back. Let's see what he has to say.
Hello there.
Hello.
Yes?
This is splendid. With the seed splicer in place, we can... Wait, let me explain what I can do for you before I get carried away. Naturally, most of my experiments don't result in dramatic mutations, but I end up with perfectly good sprouts instead, okay? I'd be more than happy to give you my spare sprouts in exchange for mutated crops. Unless you want to sell them instead, that's fine too. Okay, so I'm not really sure. We'll have to do the math on this to see what the best option is. I mean, I don't think we really need money. Anything on your mind? Let's do, what mutated crops do you need?
Most curious.
Okay, mutated wheat, which we don't have. We do have polyberry mutated. Yeah, because I guess we have 35 mutated wheat available. Let's see. He just needs one of these.
My sincere thanks.
Okay, well, this is easy enough. Just to go ahead and do these.
Thanks.
Not sure. I guess we're just increasing our friendship at this moment. That's okay, I guess.
If it's not a bother,
It's a bother.
you're too kind.
Okay, we need to mutate this, and I don't know what this is. We haven't seen this yet. From what it looks like, we have found all of the plants except for this one here. Well, we did increase our friendship quite a bit with Ulf, which is good. We just need 3 more plants to do that, to finish this little set of missions.
Yes.
Let's do some research. Well, let's get right into it. As I mentioned before, mutations are somewhat unpredictable. They do not always occur. Therefore, we need quite large sample sizes to increase the odds of successful harvest. Why don't you try splicing some seeds and planting them? Just a few for starters. Okay, Let's do this. Light, nice. This is nice. The scientific method tells us that failure is also a result. So you had it.
I see. Quite fascinating.
And you know what? Well, we will continue that in just a second. There is something else that we have not built yet, which I keep forgetting about. Okay, what is this? Seed splicer. Oh, I can make my own. Well, that's kind of cool. I don't know why I would do that, considering he's got one standing right next to it. So it was the weather tower. Oh my God, the watering drone. I forgot about this. Let's see what that looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and whomp whomp. Yeah, let's check out this watering drone thing. I'm wondering how much space it's going to water. Unfortunately, there's no arrow or anything on it, but I'm kind of thinking it's like if we get it more of the center of the field, that might work. But I'm trying to like do the fields that hold like better stuff or grow better stuff. Okay, what fuel does it? Okay, well, just regular fuel, I guess, and water. So how do we fill it up with water? Because I have water on me. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. And I also don't know. Well, let's put some of this in here first. Oh, wow, 350. Jeez. Oh, that's how I do it? Really? How funny. I guess that checks out. But I'm wondering if I can. Oh, there's the drone. Cool. See, I don't know what the space is that they water. But, you know, thinking about it, if we get it closer to the top or the front of the things, we could water the back end pretty easily. Am I hitting this thing? Probably not. Oh, it's 100%. Jeez. Okay, so that's just one drone. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to experiment with it to see how far it goes. Because these things are expensive to make, of course. So I'm thinking if we put another one right here, and we could just make several of them, obviously. That would just certainly be very beneficial in the long run. They're just quite expensive. I mean, I guess they're not terribly expensive. I'm just gonna go ahead and make a whole bunch of them. Why not? It's gonna reduce the issues that I have moving forward, so I'll go ahead and throw a lot of them down. They are kind of slow, but maybe we can upgrade them. Well, disregard. We can't make this anyway. We can't make another one anyway. We need more iron. I guess we've gone through all of our iron, which kind of checks out. It's like making, you know, make everything into bars, but almost everything takes 5 bars to do anything. So it is quite a considerable amount of iron to do. I'm assuming these are mid-level, mid-range upgrades. I'm not quite sure, but at least we've got one of them down. I'm gonna run over here real quick and just see how much space this guy's covering. This little drone. Okay, so he's moved over to this field, and of course we need to continue to fill it up. Okay, it's going through water at a decent clip. Can't tell what else is watered, and you know, I don't even know if that thing is worth it because it doesn't take us very long to water it. It's nice that these drones are there, but I'm kind of curious if you could put it like in the water. That'd be cool. I'm gonna go ahead and try. Why not? That would kind of make sense. Building is not empty. Okay, it needs to be emptied first. Yeah, I may actually deconstruct that because it is very expensive, and watering is not. It takes no time at all now. It's just the whole idea that you have to keep up with it, like, you know, the time. But that's okay. I would much rather concentrate on these legs. Yeah, get 2 pair of legs. So I'm making the rabbit one now. So I just need 4 bronze parts. Bingo, we actually have just enough. That is amazing. Yeah, we need 8 of those, I believe. Yes. Well, at least the mech is going to be upgraded quite significantly today. I will definitely take down that drone thing. We may put it back in later. I'm not sure. It just really depends. I might do some research on the best way to set that up. Like if it's more of a circular field, or if it's something that you need multiple of them to even make it worth your while. And if that's the case, then that's a heck of a grind just to put those down when a fraction of the time you could just do it yourself. Especially with the hydro cannon and upgrades that we've done. But on that note, I think this is a great place to end this episode today. We will continue on with getting some more upgrades, and we have not shot anything into space just yet, but it looks like we're going to be concentrating on more of the mutated everything in the next episode. But until then, take care, and we will see you in the next one.